Okay everybody, hey, I'm back, and I am doing this pretty much straight after Don't Eat the Mushroom, so I still kind of have What Is Love still stuck in my head. But anyway, we're going to just be doing the machine and getting started on it. Among Kyntt and other creatures, many stories about Juni are being told. Although many stories often make very little sense, many of them often contradicting each other, a small number of them are known to be partially true. This is one of those stories. This was once a very beautiful place, but it had suddenly changed into a desolate wasteland. One day, a postman delivered a letter to Juni. The letter read as follows: Dear Juni, the place where I live used to be so beautiful, but has suddenly become gray and lifeless. Has the same thing happened at yours? Inside the cave to the west of where I live, a big machine has been built. I think it was created to draw all life out of the world. Although I'd like to go inside and turn off the machine, a monster is blocking the cave. Perhaps you know a way to get past it. Please come and meet me, Henna. This is what happened next. This is what happened about 5 seconds afterward. Let's do this! Okay then. This is, run. It's first power up. I don't know why Juni can't run without a little orb, but okay. No, you can have easy or normal mode. I don't really care, so I'm just gonna leave it on easy mode. I could do it on normal mode, but I don't really care. That's a save point. You press down on it and you can save. That was a very easy jump. I can't believe I screwed that up. I'm not sure what to call this. It's not a let's play, but it's not a speed run. Call it whatever you want. I don't know. These things will kill you if you touch them. This game has one-hit kills, but it doesn't matter if you know how to get past them. This bit, you just fall down and you head over to the right. Here's another save point. I don't really take the time to explore. I'm pretty sure the creators would like for me to explore their vast and glorious worlds, but I do not sort of have the time. Get up there. Super Mario 64 will be recorded as normal, but I just like to do Kyntt stories along the side because, well, they don't take that long to record. I mean, heck, look at Don't Eat the Mushroom. I pretty much explored every possible thing you could do in the game. It only took me about 10 minutes, so that's why I like doing these. And besides, they're really fun and creative. Oh yeah, right. So now we're gonna head back to that pit that we couldn't cross earlier, but now that we have wall climb, we can cross it. That's the sort of thing about Kyntt stories. It's one of those power fetch games. You get one power up that'll allow you to get another power up, which will allow you to do another power up, which will give you another power up. It's kind of weird. Kind of like Metroid, I guess. And we cannot obviously cross a pit that large because, as you can see, we will die. So instead, we are just going to have to head over here. Thank you. And we are just going to have to head over the opposite direction. This game has a lot of left and right backtracking. It's not so much backtracking, but it's more, there's another clever way in order to get to where you need to go. But because I do not care about where I go, or what route I take in order to get there, this is just the way that I normally play the game. You could also take that pit to get back up here, but I didn't really care, so I just rolled with just go back the normal way. Well, since we've explored every possible place we can go right now to the left, let's head over to the right. Save point. Jump, 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 jump. There we go. This is where we got the wall climb. Now let's head over here now. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't die there. Get up here. Get up here. Here. Sometime in the future, I plan on doing I Want to Be the Guy. I already have a couple of that, or a little bit of that recorded. I'm not going to say what specifically, but just know that it is sort of in the works. I Want to Be the Guy will be after Super Mario 64 is done. And for the record, Super Mario 64, the Let's Play of that is not going to be a 100% run. It is just going to be a... It will just be a 70 star. This is what you need to do to get to the end. Because I am not a Let's Player who likes to get everything to be 100%. I know sort of with Let's Plays you kind of have to do that, but I don't really like doing that. Some of you may ask why. Truly, I don't even know myself why I don't like getting 100%. Maybe it's because of all the effort that one has to... I totally screwed that up. Maybe it's because of all the effort for some games one has to... Oh, yeah. Maybe it's because of the effort that one has to put in order to actually get 100% in some games. But overall, I just don't like getting 100% in games. I don't know why, but I guess the games I'm trying to LP right now, it'd be really difficult for me at the moment to try and get 100% in them. Like Super Mario 64, I haven't actually beaten that game yet. Yeah, you guys couldn't see that, but we just got long jump, which should allow us to get back up there, but I kind of screwed that up. So we are just going to have to get back up there again. Hooray for backtracking. And 6 minutes in, okay, I'm pretty sure I can get back up there and maybe get a little bit more done. About 9 minutes left. Ah, that should not have happened. Maybe I should just play. Oh, come on. Maybe I should just play some music while I'm. That should not have happened. Just play some music while I'm like redoing stuff again and again and again. Or I could just skip to it like I did with Don't Eat the Mushroom, but for that, it was just like ending stuff. I didn't feel like I needed to show that. This, I think you should see everything that goes on in front of the camera, or at least in front of the computer screen, but who cares? Okay, let's try it again. I have 2 strategies for... I was about to say my strategies for that room, but I just jumped over them. Head up here now. Little jump, little jump, little jump. One big jump. Save. I'm actually kind of wondering what in the world I should be doing now, because I've only beaten this maybe 4 or 5 times, but I still get lost. I still have a route, though. I have a general route, but that doesn't mean I can beat this without dying. If anything, quite the contrary. I die almost every time I play this. There we go. There's always some extra thing in Kyntt stories. You need to explore every inch of the terrain. But if you know what the heck you're doing, you don't have to do that. And once you get long jump, the game becomes a billion times better. Because now I can actually get double jump right now if I really wanted to. No, I think I'm going to go for double jump. Be right back. There's a nice little village for you. This is where you get double jump, and you gotta be really careful sort of with your wall climbing, like that. As you can see, there's a save point over there. We're getting close to 10 minutes. I know that there's no time limit now, but I still like to keep them at a sort of reasonable length so that the video file doesn't get too large, if you know what I mean. Some lasers. Okay, go. Alright. Save right there. It should be in the next room. Oh, no. Okay, next room. Yeah, there it is. So now just press S or whatever jump button you have a second time when you're in the air, and you can double jump. Pretty self-explanatory. And now that we have double jump plus long jump, we can go almost anywhere in the game. At this point, I only need the umbrella, or yeah, the umbrella or the hologram at this point. And I know where both of them are. They're over here. But yeah, pretty much at this point, if I really wanted to speedrun this game, I'd be done by now, but I really didn't want to speedrun this game because, well, speedruns kind of take the fun out of the game because you're almost sort of breaking them in some instances of speedrunning. You kind of have to break the game sometimes in order to speed run. I don't really mind that, or I don't mind speed running, but it kind of takes some of the fun out of playing the game. I mean, it's funny as hell sometimes when you speed run and you break the game and you beat it like a 20-hour game in like 20 minutes, but still. I mean, it just kind of gets weird like that. Okay, so we're at about 10.5 minutes here, and I've almost gotten to where the umbrella is. Or where it should be. I'm gonna stay right there. I could do a little bit of a tricky jump, but I didn't really feel like doing that. This is almost where it is. We're almost there. Wait, you need the hologram to get the umbrella, yeah. Or wait, do you need the hologram? No, you need the umbrella to get the hologram, okay. Thank you for killing me. It's a good thing I got that safe one, otherwise I would have been ticked off at that. This is where the hologram is. You need the umbrella. See this? This right here? You need the umbrella for that. So we are going to head up and hit the umbrella so we can actually get up there. Stand right there, head down here, over here, and then down here. Okay, so now we are at the desolate wasteland. Save there. This is quite possibly one of my least favorite parts of this game, especially on normal mode to pull off. Oh, might as well hit that save point there. Head down here. Oh wait. Head down here and pick this up. This will allow you to see hidden objects, and with that you will be able to see the ghosts. Music changes too. And with that, these blocks now appear, so you can't get back up there unless you head all the way back up and around. And these guys are... Whoa. I actually made that on my first try. Hello. That's a first. Except that guy got me. But yeah, it's a good thing I saved. This is one of my least favorite portions of the game for various reasons. On normal mode, there would be spikes in that area that I just passed, and it is not fun. You would need these blocks to get up here. I'm pretty sure it's not possible to get up here otherwise, although maybe you can. Okay, so now we head down here, save here. Chocolate death. Okay, we're almost there, almost there, almost there. It's always almost there. Just 2 more minutes, guys. No, it would never be 2 more minutes. It's always at least 5. Jump, jump. Save point. We're getting dangerously close to 15 minutes. Although we're almost there. There we go. There it is. Alright, so now we have the umbrella. Press D to use the umbrella. The umbrella will allow you to protect you from certain projectiles above you, and also it will allow you to fall slower, thus allowing you to cross a little bit more distance. Like that. Just to make the game a little bit easier, I guess. Okay, so we now, we have, okay, so we have the umbrella now, which means I only have 1 more portion left of the game, or 2 actually, and then we're done. I will pretty much have beaten this game in about 20 minutes or so. It doesn't take that long, but you guys wouldn't believe how long it took to actually find out where everything was. It probably took me about a week to pretty much master this game. Not Kyntt stories, but this level in particular. So now we have a little bit of a sort of umbrella course. This is basically what teaches you about these things. save point. On normal mode, there would be spikes up here where I am right now, so you'd actually have to go up and around. This ninja, you can just completely bypass him. I wasn't sure if there were spikes there. I'm pretty sure on normal mode there are spikes there. Lava. I think I hit that save point. Pretty sure that platform's not there in normal mode. Whoop. Alright. Okay, so now we're back here to right before the graveyard. Now if you remember, like 4 minutes ago, we had a sort of thing that went upwards. Just like the little umbrella course. Use the umbrella to float up here. And you will head here. This is quite possibly my favorite area in the entire game. Whoa! Okay. Dude got some issues. I'm glad I didn't die from that. Save point. Okay. But we'll just head down here. And just head over here. There would be landworms in this one, or that screen, so be careful. Okay, save point. I recommend you take this path over here. It's kind of shorter. You have a little thing right there. Alright. And here we go. We have the hologram. Press W to make a hologram of yourself. All enemies on the screen will be attracted to that hologram. For example, if we get close to this guy, he's going to pop up out of the ground. But if we get far enough away, put the hologram right there, he won't see us. And he'll stay in the ground. So, we will now head back up here, put the hologram right there so that none of them come out. And here you go, we're back here. Same thing with this guy. Press W right there, get a hologram, and he won't see you. Alright, so we now have everything we need to beat this game. For those of you who don't know what that last power-up is, that is a motion detector. I know where it is, but it's not necessary to complete the game. The motion detector will make Juni glow red when she is near an enemy that is fatal, or that will kill her. So now we have to climb this mountain here and finish the game. Leap of faith! And now we're back here. Alright. I'm actually kind of glad we're back here because it's familiar territory, and now we have all these amazing power-ups. The umbrella can be used to shield yourself from that, so I recommend doing that. Tagged by my foot. Ugh. Well, that was weird. Apparently making contact with that guy doesn't kill you, but his projectiles do. I guess that makes sense. Ramming into spikes, I understand that killing you instantly, but how does touching a harmless little bug kill you instantly? Save point, alright. So now that we've gone to the right and explored every little inch of that, we can now head back to the left, and because we have all these amazing power-ups, we can now actually do something. Alright, so we're just going to jump over this pit here. This is why you need all those power-ups. You need double jump pretty much for sure to get past these. You can use umbrella with long jump, but I still recommend that you get all those power-ups. Right over here. There were landworms, I think, there in the normal mode. Now this is the wasteland that Henna was talking about in the intro. And there's a reason you didn't want to come here originally. So here's Henna. I'm glad you received my letter. I think you'll need a special power to pass the creature to the west. She means this thing. Now, normally, the reason you wouldn't be able to beat this game without the hologram is because of this enemy right here. See, without the hologram, you couldn't be able to get past this thing, and without the umbrella, you couldn't get the hologram, and without double jump, you wouldn't get the umbrella, and without long jump, you wouldn't get double jump. So it's basically a long string of getting power-ups in order to make you better until you're actually able to complete the game. So let's try that again, shall we? As we get close to the end of the game. Oh, who am I kidding? We are at the end of the game. Just gotta get through a bunch of screens first, and then we shall be done. So we're just gonna head up here, head up here. Pretty sure there were guys here in one mode, but not for easy mode. Get over this. Like that. Head over here, down here. This is where these things pop up. They're the same thing as the other guys. Just so you know, you cannot use the hologram in midair. So, just know that that's how that works. Alright. Like that. Get over here. Make sure you double jump up here. Get that. And here we are. This is the machine. Press down. The machine has been deactivated, and life has been restored. All the dark water has been restored to regular old blue water. All the enemies have disappeared. Pretty much at this point, the game, it is pretty much impossible to die unless you deliberately kill yourself via jumping into water. So we're just going to get out of here. There we go. You really don't need to be hitting all these save points that I am, but I like to hit them just in case something goes wrong. I don't know exactly what, but anything could go wrong really. Like, say I fall into the water, I could probably die, but because I'm smart, I actually hit the save point. Cue my favorite track in this game. You did it! The land is back to normal again. Thank you. Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm. And now all that's left is to go home, play some Xbox, maybe chat online with your turtle beaches, and just watch the credits roll. Although Juni doesn't know that. And here we are, home. After much work, Juni finally found the machine and managed to turn it off. As a result, life quickly returned to the world. The grass in the fields began to grow, and the once withered trees began to take life once more. That moment is still celebrated by every nit and creature. Evil no longer exists in the world, at least for now. Many more stories are yet to be written, and many more challenges truly wait. Because as we all know, to quote Atris, the end can never truly be written. The end. Congratulations! But what is this? A secret? Look at this. It's a key. Oh, I died. Oh well. Anyway, that is Knit Stories The Machine. And I'm going to say this right now. If you guys happen to have a Knit Stories level that you would like for me to play, I would be glad to play your Knit Stories levels. Yeah, I'm just going to keep that there. But anyway, if you guys happen to have a Knit Stories level, please send it to me. I would be glad to play it. And if you would like for me to make a video of your level, then please send it. I would really... I can't believe that hit me. But anyway, I'd just be glad to play all your guys' Knit Stories levels. Show me your creativity. Anyway, this is SuddenDeath9, out.